as we get to SkullGirls, we are going to hand the mic over to Tushar, our representative for SkullGirls, to explain more about the game and the system itself.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Tushar, aka Help From Above. I guess I'm the active representative here for SkullGirls today. You guys saw my stream on twitch.tv/TopTierGaming the other day. Yeah, as you can see, the game's panning out really well. This is the latest public build, and it's great. Love everything about the game. So we have two of the players on there right now. We have Tau for the win and I don't know who the other guy is. Random Guy 46, and they're both pretty proficient in the game, at least with one character. So we should be up for it.
Mic check 1 2. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah, that sounds a lot better actually.
Yeah, I think the game volume naturally in SkullGirls is a little bit too high.
Yeah, I mean it is still the pre-alpha build, so
yeah.
I mean.
All right, so I'll let Tushar take over here and explain what's going on here at the newest update of SkullGirls.
Okay, thank you, Ren. All right, so we have Tau for the win on the left, and we have Random Guy 46 on the right. Okay, as you can see, Tau for the win only has one character, but that's a ratio 3. It's basically like CBS2, ratio 3 of Cerebella. Damage output is multiplied by 3, and so is stamina. The other opponent has 2 mid-tier characters, so they've got, I mean, about double the damage from a ratio 1. But of course, you're going to notice that the damage output by Cerebella from Tau for the win is going to be severely greater than the Cerebella on that's when it's attacking Tau for the win. So as you can see, Tau for the win is going ahead and using the push block feature that's implemented in this game as well. If you notice though, the push block is not like in Marvel 3 where it goes ahead and it sends the opponent flying across the screen. It's more along the lines of the Marvel 2 standard where it somewhat gives you an advantage. It gives you the advantage of actually getting away. But the opponent still can get in on you and apply more pressure. So all that you work for is not, thrown out the window. Another interesting fact with Cerebella is that all of her command grabs actually use the grab buttons. The grab the way to regularly grab with every character in this game is the same as you would use in Third Strike, where it's the first 2 buttons. So say you wanted to do a close-up command grab with Cerebella, you would do quarter circle forward. Yeah, quarter circle, not 360. And then you would do then you would do regular grab. That would do the close command grab. If you do the slightly farther command grab, that's quarter circle back, and then the grab motion. And then she also has a anti-air command grab, which would be DP and then grab buttons, and she would grab them out of the air. And of course, she has a grab super as well.
The Tau leads off to me.
Tau going ahead and winning. Yes, this is pre-alpha. Okay, and as you can see, there was an napalm shot, and then the other guy's not actually choosing it. But one great thing about this game is that you can go ahead and get custom assists with every character. So basically, almost anything and everything that you could ever want as an assist, you can go ahead and set. So, I mean, it creates an endless world of possibilities just for, combo videos. Or, one person can be using this move as an assist, and no one's ever seen it before. Okay, so the opponent actually, player 2 actually has Parasol on the screen. She's more of the,
Just on the rest.
I don't know, more of like the German regime style character. She has tiers. that she goes ahead and throws out across the screen, and they go ahead and self-detonate. Or she can go ahead and swing her umbrella across them, and they will go ahead and explode. And so, you know, it adds for extra hits in the combo. She's also a she doesn't only have regular moves, she also has charge moves. The charge moves with her kicks actually go ahead and unleash these soldiers that go ahead and protect her. One, if she does the light version of it, it'll go ahead and act as an RC, a Roman cancel, which will stop her from doing whatever she's doing on the screen at the time, and then she can continue whatever she wants. The medium kick version is, I like to call him No Man, because he jumps out and he just protects her from almost all projectiles. Lasers will go through, but if it's like bullets and stuff, she'll be protected from them. And then it's great because if, let's say, Peacock does her Cyber Peacock Super, Cyber Peacock from, you know, which is a reference from Mega Man X. The bullets will be stopped, and then she can go ahead and counter with her super. Then there's the charge with Roundhouse Soldier. That soldier goes ahead and rides in on a motorcycle, and as long as the opponent is within the vicinity and not blocking, he will grab her and throw her into the wall, making great for combo potential. During the ram head that you just saw from Sarabella, she does have, I believe, 2 or 3 hits of super on her. And some people might say, wow, that's a little too much. It's actually not. You can throw like a projectile and then do maybe 2 lights and you can get her out of it. Another great thing with Parasol is it actually happened by accident, but she has some of the, you'll notice that she has some of the Street Fighter's moves, like Ken from Third Strike. She has his medium kick, his crouching medium kick, and she actually has jumping down medium kick is Chun-Li's hop kick, which is pretty funny. Now, some of the basic mechanics of this game, it's basically based around a little bit of Guilty Gear and a little bit of Marvel 2. It's a 6-button fighting game. Of course, you use the first 2 buttons to grab, light punch, and light kick. You would use, to call out assists, you would actually have to do 2 diagonal buttons, which would be light kick and then medium punch to do assist 1, or medium kick and fierce punch to do assist 2. To tag out characters, you would do medium punch and medium kick, or you would do fierce punch and fierce kick. So Sarabella is supposed to be a grappler style character if you haven't realized already. Her pressure is good. I mean, she is very powerful, but at the same time, she is a grappler character. She's fast. But at the same time, not as fast as the other cast. So getting in is going to be quite a feat. Against somebody like Peacock, who has an unlimited arsenal of projectiles, it's going to be quite hard to get in on her. Especially with Peacock having teleport as well. So even if Sarabella gets in, she can go ahead fake teleports to bait grabs and then go ahead and combo off of her. So far, Peacock is probably my favorite character. Reminds me completely of Arukune in Cable. Great character. Endless mix of possibilities, endless fakes. I've done just the combo potential with her is amazing. Like I've just been sitting night and day just going ahead and practicing Peacock. She's really cool. You can do things such as she has item drop like Lele does, and also their light, medium, and heavy weapons items that drop down. And of course, this game is totally based around other fighters as well. You know, going ahead and playing fun on them. A lot of the characters have palettes from other characters in cartoons, daily life, or animes, things like that. Peacock has ones such as the Grinch from The Grinch That Stole Christmas. She also has like a Pietro one. She has a Steamboat Willie style one from Mickey Mouse, things like that. And of course, with the item drop, you can go ahead and combo the item drop. You could do like a ground combo, item drop, well super, then item drop, teleport to the other side, and then continue the combo. Really cool. Another feature that this game has is they've actually implemented something to go ahead and stop loops and infinites in the game. The way they do that is the game goes ahead and it tries to detect, it detects the inputs that you're actually, the buttons that you're actually inputting in the game during a combo. So if it detects that the combo is being looped, the hit will actually turn from like a gold, and so will the sound. It'll turn from a red, from a gold to a red, and the sound will be more of like a drum. And from there, if you press any button, you'll burst out of it. Now, the burst does not take away a level from the person that's bursting out, and the only thing it does with the opponent is it goes ahead and pushes them away. It's basically to teach the opponent, saying that, hey, learn how to play this game better.
Hang on to your hat.
Take one. Action.
Okay, so they both have Cerebella now. It's getting kind of retarded. I wish they would play something else. Yeah, you can choose, yes, thank you, Doc Holiday. You can choose 3, 2, or 1 characters, and it's ratio based like Capcom versus SNK 2. Yeah, I mean, of course, this is still the pre-alpha build, and of course, there's always going to be characters that, you know, have a significant advantage over others. One great thing about this game, though, is I've seen that all characters can counter each other. So it's not like, oh, this character's so OP over this character. It's just the fact how you play the character. I mean, Cerebella can go ahead and do the Prancing Super against Cerebella, where she just swings her arms around and she just skips along. But if the opponent Cerebella goes ahead and does like quarter circle forward and any punch to her lock and load, it'll actually beat out the super. It's awesome, right? So there's a lot of counters in this game, and yeah, of course, a lot of play on other games. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but also the character select screen is a little bit different from what has been shown in previous videos. The character select screen in this pre-alpha build actually has the start of what the GUI for the character select screen will look like. We have all the characters as their symbol form that you will be choosing, and I'm not actually exactly sure where, but they should be adding something where you actually see the character and things like that.
Action!
Now, some people always, there are quite a few people that say things such as, well, this game is, you know, an anime fighter, or, yeah, this game is just full of lollies, what the hell am I, you know, why should I be playing this game? Well, right now, you know, it's, you only see women, but there are men that will be included into the game, and they are pretty manly, that's all I can say.
Get ready for a showstopper!
Yeah, well, of course, you know, yeah, gender really doesn't matter in a game. It's just, you know, how the game actually plays, which, I mean, I will be honest, I'm probably the last person you're going to see actually playing Arcana Heart or, you know, Melty Blood. Those games just don't appeal to me. Arcana for the fact that there's, I mean, yeah, it's all girls and stuff, but at the same time, the mechanics of the game don't really go ahead and appeal to me. And yeah, just the way the animations and stuff are not really that great. Same with Melty Blood. I tried really hard to get into Melty Blood because people wanted me to. Could not do it for the life of me. After like 3 hours, I was just like, I cannot take this game anymore. SkullGirls though, it's different. As soon as I touched it, probably 10 minutes later, I was like, I see Marvel in this tremendously. It's so fluid, it's very versatile. The options you can do with your character are endless. Thank you, base god.
Take one. Action.
Oh, and yes, there are many color palettes in this game that actually have different races for characters. Like Parasol, I believe, has 2 or 3 color palettes where she is either brown or black. So, you know, for all of you people that are out there that only go ahead and consider race in a fighting game, well, this one's for you. Well, we're not. I mean, as far as saying 8, I'm not quite sure, you know, what it is. All I know is the later that the game gets, really, as Mike has been saying, as the team has been saying, the later they can push the game back, the more characters that they can actually implement in the final build of the game. Everybody after that fact will be DLC. So far, as you can see, the characters I'm allowed to talk about are the 4 that are on the screen right now, or the 4 that are playable in this build. Yes, it does look, well, it's actually, 1930s, 1940s, Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie style cartoon. Peacock is very cool in the sense that she is based around not only cartoons from that genre, but cartoons in general. She has a lot of things from other cartoons, such as her jumping fierce. She uses a shotgun. And when she uses a shotgun, her line is that she actually says, what did she say? Oh, she says, "Say pues," like Elmer Fudd. And then on top of that, she has a quarter circle forward medium punch. That's actually a sword that she puts out. But the sword turns into many other swords. It turns into the Buster Sword, it'll turn into the Gunblade, it'll turn into Saul's Sword, it'll turn into Rocket Sword, it'll turn into Claudia Punch. And then all of her items that drop, there's, many innuendos with that as well. There's a lot of references. As you saw right there, that was Saul's Sword. And that super right there, that's Cyber Peacock from Mega Man X. And then, yes, there is a Parasol Jessica Rabbit palette as well. I'm trying to have them add in Ariel. Well, more like a based Ariel. Hitster Ariel. I use utensils to comb my hair. Combs are too mainstream. So yeah, other things that are yes, one great thing about the team that's developing this game is that they're always looking for feedback. They're always looking for suggestions. Of course, even in this pre-alpha build, the most color palettes one character has is 17, and that's only going to grow from here on out. And yes, they're always looking for your suggestions.
Where'd you go?
They pay attention closely to the scene. The reason being is that they want this game to actually, well, not only succeed, but this game is meant to be played in tournaments. It's not meant for just the casual crowd. It is meant for the casual crowd. I mean, there's a huge fan base behind it, not only here, but in Japan as well. Japan started making fan art for this game years ago, when it was still supposed to be, just another Dojin fighter. Of course, this is the alpha build, again, the pre-alpha build. People will be balanced. Mechanics for all the characters change frequently. If something is found that's, pretty OP, or, seems like there might be problems against it, they will look into it, they will test it further. I mean, you know, there's numerous people that are on the testing team, so we all go ahead and, you know, try and see if it really is OP or if it really is broken, and then we go ahead and try and fix it from there. But yes, back to Peacock. She has bombs that she throws out. Let's see, other references that she has. Oh, one of her color palettes is actually Cable from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, or you know, Cable from Marvel vs. Capcom from Marvel, which is pretty cool. It's probably my favorite palette so far. But of course, there's a lot more that they're going to be adding in there. One of the items that she drops down is the TV from The Ring, and of course, one of the characters from this comes out as a character. That is kind of like BB Hood's super from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And that is her level 3.
Unstoppable.
No, that was not with a question mark at the end. I just kept saying Marvel vs. Capcom 2. When, yes, Cable is just Marvel. Yes, the bodies stay on screen, which is pretty cool.
Have the right to remain
They don't disappear, and they don't get in the way. And also, as you see from the videos, the combo counter is kind of different. Before it was a film strip behind the number. Now it's actually just a diamond, and yeah, doesn't take up as much space as the film strip before, and you know, it's actually visible. Doesn't get in the way with things, doesn't trick the eye. Yeah. Oh, and I don't know if you've noticed already, but when you tag in a character, if you look at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3, they all tag in the same way. They all go ahead and they just come from out of the screen and they kick you. In this game, however, each character has a different way of coming into the screen. Parasol will go ahead and ride in on a motorcycle. The motorcycle has a hitbox. And then, see, like that. The motorcycle had a hitbox and hit the opponent. If they tag in Peacock, however, wherever the opponent is when they tag, Peacock will come from below the floor right there and do a punching bag upwards. Great thing about the tags in this game also, you can combo off of them. So, yeah. Oh, also, a great thing about this game is, if you see like Street Fighter 4 or Marvel 3, like, you know, people can just keep whipping grabs until they grab, and you know, people get tricked for it and stuff like that. If you whip a grab in this game, you're going to get boned. Like, seriously, there's like 5-6 frames of recovery afterwards, and you will get eaten for free. Same with supers. If you just do a random super, chances are there is a way for the opponent to go ahead and counter you against during the super or afterwards, or even you know, right after startup. So you have, this game really does take, you know, a lot of those things into account, and is very
Do I have the right to remain violent?
different. It's very unique.
Action.
Yeah, right.
Abby Face, this game is SkullGirls.
That's it. Diamond
So as you saw, Philia actually was the original character that was implemented in this game. Well, what this game started out with. She actually, when she tags in, she goes ahead and she dives in. She actually has somewhat of a tri-jump. She has air dashing, somewhat of a tri-jump in this game as well, as you can see right there. Reminds me a lot of Magneto. A lot of mix-up property capabilities. Supers into supers. She's also, for those of you that play Guilty Gear, she kind of looks like Milia, kind of. The way she launches is crouching a medium punch, and she whips her hair back and forth. Yeah. So she does have a Milia palette as well.
no autograph. Diamond is
Oh, also great features about this game, if you haven't heard already, the training mode. They're making it very, very, very versatile.
drop kick.
You can go ahead and make it, some of the small things are, you can go ahead and make it so you can start in the corner when you're in training mode. You can go ahead and, you know, of course there's a simple recording feature, and any feature feature, you can go ahead and a great thing with the training mode though is you can load matches online that you've gone ahead and
Let's go, baby.
you can load up matches that you previously played, and say you lost against one move, correct? Correct. You can go ahead and load up that match again, stop the recording at that point where you're about to get hit by the move, and see if there's a way you could have actually gotten out of the situation. So yeah, it's pretty versatile. This game is, I mean, Mike Z has been playing fighting games for, almost forever. So have I. He just wants something that everybody will love and something that will only grow with time.
Next time.
Good job, kid.
There is a redhead version of Parasol. It's called Jessica Rabbit. Doc Holiday, yes. Basically what I just said.
I've heard of arms and dangerous, but this is ridiculous.
Take one. Action.
Okay, and Parasol, my favorite character right here. As you can see, that's her jumping fierce. She does a shotgun, but it actually blows her backwards. So what's a great thing to do is you can be jumping over them, and at the correct moment, you can go ahead and press fierce punch. You'll end up back in front of them, and then you can start comboing on them. That's her quarter circle forward fierce punch. And then there's the pun on Garbage Day from the one movie. I forget the movie. That's her teleport right there. She also has a fake teleport where she can go ahead and hold a punch and then do the teleport. She'll reappear where she previously was, and a bomb will be thrown into place where the opponent is. Mostly for trap and lockdown features. It's pretty good. And yes, that's Cyber Peacock and Mega Man X. Say your players. Did I say Zero Suit Samus?
Did I do okay, Vitaly?
If there ever is a crossover, I've asked Mike this countless times, and he always says the only crossover he would probably even consider is SkullGirls X Hanna-Barbera. So yes, you can look forward to many games of Peacock versus Pink Panther, or even better, Sarabella versus Mr. Magoo.
Hang on to your hat.
Take one. Action.
Yeah, Top Cat versus Peacock, exactly.
Watch the face.
Yogi Bear with Boo Boo assist, stealing picnic baskets assist. They're only countered by the Ranger. I forget his name. Yes, Sarabella, very powerful. That's her grab super, actually. That move is where she actually fakes behind them and, does the up the butt move. I hope that they add a voice sample in there that just says getting in there, getting in there. Yeah, Ass Finger is so good. She needs to have a follow-up where she smells her fingers afterwards. Delicious. Yes, the game is dated to be at the end of 2011. Like I said before, the farther that is pushed back, the better somewhat, because they actually get more time to add in more characters. So yeah, the later it comes out, the more characters you guys get at launch for the price that you were going to pay. So, you know, just be happy. All they're doing is working on this game. It's not like, hey, all your money. No. They actually really want to play the The graphics are different. I mean, if you see, you know, there's special things that they've done with the graphics, like this lighting from the elements around, which has never been done in a fighting game before. So if there's the hit animation from the red or the fire that's going on, the opponent or whoever's near it will go ahead and get slowly just get lit up by it, and they'll have somewhat of a shadow with it. There is no parrying in this game, but there's quick blocking. Yes. I don't know, the sprites, the gameplay is good, the sprites seem pretty good. Oh, Brett, what are you doing in here? How is Japan, Brett? I was talking about it on the way over here to James and Donovan, aka Ultrasex.
Hang on to your hat.
You're trolling us from Japan because you're living the best life. You just woke up. Yeah, of course you did. In Japan. No, it's not all girls. There are male characters that will be coming out in the future. Blaze Blue, I believe just finished. Well, it didn't finish. I think it's like down to like top 8 or something. That's going to be running after. Right now, everybody's out to dinner. Mike Z is not here. Mike Z is in Antarctica, researching whales for the next character that will be released in SkullGirls. Yes, whales in Antarctica. He was flown out there with the rest of the development team. If you want to see, hey Gordo, if you want to see something like that, go play Mugen. I hear that's an awesome engine, and I think Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 went ahead and took from that engine and added in life bars and stuff like that. It's awesome.
Action.
If you want to get great gameplay with characters such as Omega Tom Hanks and Killer Whale, Mugen is awesome. Don't you love Angel God, Invisible Shadow, EX, Immortal Ryu? Yeah, only in Mugen will characters like that exist. Where he does a million hits and it only does 20% damage against Godhead Super Saiyan 85 Vegeta, where he kills you in one hit. I will say one of the best characters that came out of Mugen though is Shadow. No, what's his name? Dragonclaw. That guy was actually very awesome. He was a character that was rendered in 3D. Well, actually made in 3D, and then from there rendered into 2D sprites. Everything with him was original. I would have really liked to see him in a real fighting game. Okay, back to SkullGirls. I don't like talking about Mugen at all.
Action.
If you would like to talk to me more about Mugen, email me at gohavesexwithanant@gmail.com. Yes, SkullGirls is really awesome. Yes, Oni is a Mugen game. Street Fighter 4 is a Mugen-based game. The engine is based off of Mugen. press waves.
Time in.
Okay, yes, back to SkullGirls. Yeah, as you can see, player 2 is Parasol, player 1 is Sarabella, yet again. Both ratio 1 characters. No one's making use of the assists. I wish I could go play. That's No Man. He's my favorite man. You can go ahead and you can kill No Man by going ahead and doing a physical attack on No Man. All projectiles, though, other than beams will go ahead and No Man will block them. Parasol, part of the Nazi regime.
Yeah, right. The one, the only, Sarabella.
Yes. Another thing that some of you may know, but others may not, is that usually when Mike Z is at these events, I mean, the reason people like him and myself bring them here is because we want to know. We need to find all the bugs in the game before they get released, things of that nature. If a bug is found, he will go ahead and fix it on the fly, create a patch for the game, and update all the systems and all the games it's right there. Now that is not easy to do, but he does it because Mike Z. Thank you, Base Z.
I'll slap you. Senseless. Shut up.
Yes, scored out, but actually coming to that point, it's easy now, but in the beginning it was not, to actually create the feature, to go ahead and make it so patches are easy. I mean, it did take a lot of time and work, but where other companies failed at actually doing so and being like, hey, we're in it for the money, Mike was like, no, I want to make a great game where, you know what, if there is a patch that needs to be implemented, I can do it really fast and actually have it out for the consumer and for the players so that they don't have to deal with stuff like DHC glitching and stuff like, gay games.
Where'd you go? As if. Where'd you go? Yeah. Mary Gorilla.
That move right there is if you see the crosshair on her. What she's doing is she's calling in one of the soldiers to go ahead and do a sniper shot on the opponent. I mean, from what we found out, you can go ahead and combo it. You can't combo it mid-screen, but you can combo it in the corner by doing, I believe it's light kick, standing roundhouse, crouching light kick, standing roundhouse, into super again. Animation is very fluid. Gameplay is very fluid. That's one thing. Like, I mean, it feels very good just to play. It's not clunky. It doesn't feel clunky at all. It's funny because I've been playing this for the past couple days, and then I had to go ahead and then I had to play in the Blaze Blue tournament today. I was just I don't know. I just couldn't do it. No, this game is not base girls. It's base broads. Yes, guys, base broads. SkullGirls, aka base broads. Oh, Sasuna, you must be looking at the same Kim Possible hentai that I'm looking at, or have stored in my collection. We should share. Go ahead and email me at gofuckinant@gmail.com.
Maybe she's born with it.
Action!
Open sesame!
Okay, guys, I've been told that I have 10 minutes left to go ahead and annoy you guys, and then afterwards we're going to be putting Catherine, the fighting game tournament on stream. Yes, what you've all been waiting for. An RPG that has a fighting game built into it. Wait, Persona? No. Catherine thought of it first. Fuck you. Where did they get SkullGirls? Well, Mike Z had a garbage dump one day, and he was rummaging around. He found a skull, and then he found a bunch of naked girls, and they were like, hey, how about we make SkullGirls?
Action.
No, but in all seriousness, from what I know, SkullGirls is actually a project that was made. It was supposed to just be a dojo fighter that was created, by another team, and which Mike Z was currently on. There were some discrepancies with one of the people on the team, and after a while, Mike went ahead and he had left because of those issues, because he just didn't want to deal with things, and plus he had a day job at the time. After a while, he came back and he said, you know what, I have the engine, we have the knowledge, we have the power, and we must go ahead and share that with the world. Because if we don't, there will be utter chaos, and Capcom will rule the world. So he went ahead and tried and tried and tried. You don't know how much this guy tried. I commend him for that. I mean, not only just because he's my friend, but I mean seeing him day in and day out, going ahead and saying, no, this game will see the light of day. And he would, any event, he would take a build. He would go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and just get this out there. He showed it to countless people. Finally, he found a publisher. The beloved people over at Autumn Games to go ahead and be the publisher for the game. They went ahead and funded it, and the rest is history.
Maybe she's born with it.
And as you heard, that's only against Philia. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. I'm pretty sure that's what it's from. Yes, everybody loves Peacock. She is by far my favorite character. There's one guy here who is doing commission work. Who's doing commission work. I had him do Peacock, and he did an awesome job. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on the SkullGirls website, which you can go ahead and go take a look at. It's SkullGirls, well, actually, let me just start from the beginning, guys. http://www, that's 3 W's, .skullgirls.com. Not Skrull Girls, not Skrull Girls, not Swag Girls, not Based Girls, not Based Broads. That's SkullGirls.com. And if you want to go to the company site, it's revergelabs.com. REVERGELABS.com. And then, of course, there's the publisher site, Autumn Games, AUTUMN. Wow. Shoutouts to first grade spelling, which I apparently don't have any knowledge in. Yeah, guys, go fuck ants. But yes, autumngames.com. AUTUMN. You heard it here. Hell from Above. Yes, that's named after me.
Action.
Yes, Koopa, I'm on your side. Well, not entirely. The people. It seems like the people these days that are actually, very intrigued with fighting games are the newer generation. I mean, me coming from the older generation, it doesn't really, a lot of those people are just, they're living sad life. But hopefully everything changes, after this game comes out. This honestly, I haven't felt like this in a long time. But this game actually made me feel like a kid on Christmas morning. When I played this current build, the build that I played before was before I moved out to Vegas about 2 years ago, and it wasn't nowhere, at the point of that. That jumping roundhouse that he's doing right there is a projectile that comes from the air. Great thing with it, after you recover by touching the floor, you can go ahead and press roundhouse again afterwards, and you can cancel that move out, so you can mix them up with it. I am Cyber Peacock. Yes, Philia and Samson. No. Samson is a symbiote.
Action.
So yeah, Samson is a symbiote, and what he does is he goes ahead and he's gone ahead and Philly went ahead and wore a wig or something like that, and it actually was Samson. He's fused inside of her brain and it makes her think bad thoughts, like raping children. No, he just makes her forget her past memories, even though she's actually trying to find like the killer of her father or something like that. Samson's like, no, I want something else, and you're going to give it to me. So she's like, okay, whatever. I'll be, you know, I guess finding out about your past is too mainstream. I'm just gonna conform to the symbiote on my head's ways. There was a forum before. I don't know what's going on with that. Yes, that is the Fat Man. The Fat Man. Think of Beautiful Joe Super from Marvel 3. His bomb is a little bit more bouncy, but yes, you can hit the Fat Man around. The more you hit him, the more he actually absorbs damage. And yeah, the more you hit him, the quicker he ignites, the quicker he actually explodes. If the person who's laid down, the Fat Man, is in the vicinity of the Fat Man, she will get blown up as
Take
well.
one. Action.
Okay, here's Chun.
So let's give a big shout out to Tushar for coming in, bringing the setup, being an encyclopedia for SkullGirls while